Welcome back to another video, and I'm reviewing the F-14B Tomcat and the economy changes. Welcome back to Full Fender channel, and I'll be showing you a couple games of the F-14B while talking about the economy changes. So, we start out mid-game in Sinai, as usual. We're talking about the F-14B right now. The F-14B, in my opinion, is one of my favorite jets now in the game. Before, when the F-14A was around, I really didn't care for it, to be completely honest with you. It just didn't ring a bell for me. But when I saw the F-14B come out, it clicked. And when I saw 4 9Ls and 690 players, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I need it, right? So when I got it, it was extremely fun to use. So what I did was I grinded using the F4J. Recommend that now because the economy changes. But you get the 4 AIM-9Ls, you can carry up to 4 AIM-9Ls, up to 6 AIM-7Ms, or 6 AIM-54s. The loadout I like to run is 4 AIM-9Ls and 4 AIM-7s. I don't care for the AIM-54s, considering I'm usually just an attacker. I don't like playing strategically, which is my problem. The loadout though that you mostly want is 2 AIM-9Ls, 2 AIM-54s, and 4 AIM-7s. So essentially, that's the loadout you want, and the F-14B's thrust is very better than the F-14A. I feel like it has better acceleration. The maneuverability is so much more better. I feel like I'll be able to maneuver it around more. Using which the F-14B's radar, for some reason it keeps going for chaff. I don't know why, but it eats up chaff. Like, actually, it eats up chaff. I don't know why, but it goes for chaff every now and then. Which is why it's good for the AIM-7Ms, because sometimes the AIM-7Ms, considering if they want to use it or not, they'll go for the chaff instead of the they'll go for the plane even though the radar is locked onto the chaff. Which is always fun when that happens, because that means plane did what it was supposed to. Yeah. Always fun when that happens. But sometimes the AIM-7s won't work because they're just locked onto the wrong thing. So you always have to be careful on what you launch, when you launch, or how you launch. Also, when dogfighting, if you're in the frontal aspect with someone with your radar, you have to change it to search PD head-on. And when you're in the back aspect, you have to change it to search. I don't know why, it's because search PD head-on, considering it's a head-on radar, won't work in back aspect. Probably why. So you just have to change it to search. You'll see me doing that throughout the game. I change it to search sometimes. Like, not right now, I'm just trying to track someone. But, yeah, essentially the F-14B. It has improved maneuverability and stuff like that. It does have a smaller top speed than the F-14A though, I noticed that. It does a lot more flares, which I found that coming in really handy at sometimes. The plane itself, I love it, alright? I think it's probably better than the F-16. I've gotten in some dogfights with big 29s where I've just absolutely decimated them. Like, actually, it's not fair at that point. Using the radar is one of the best things you can do to figure out where enemies are. And that'll help, essentially, when in dogfights. No duh. But in dogfights, you have to switch through modes. Like, it's genuinely, you have to, or else you lose the radar lock. Notching has become a problem for me in this thing, considering you can lose the radar lock really easily. Using your gut, I think, would be the best way to do it, to just pinpoint where they are if your radar stops losing it, and just go for the 9L kill, because those AIM-7Ms aren't... You can't rely on them. It's a 50-50 shot. Either they work or they don't work. You don't get the full thing. As you said, I do have the radar lock here, but it loses and it goes after something else. I don't know what it was, but it went after something else. Yeah, that's essentially what just happened. So it it sucks. It really does suck. Like, actually. But if you do it correctly, it will help. Seems I need the radar lock in the Mirage. I might start switching search modes. Nope, the round ended. So one thing I haven't unlocked in the F-14B yet is the bombs. So I can't really give you a bomb review because I didn't do that. I went all air-to-air stock, which kind of was a good stock grind. It was a very nice stock grind, actually. I got the flares within, I want to say, 30 minutes. But that was due to the economy changes, which was very nice. I'll leave some specs in the description about the plane itself, and I might plaster some up on the everywhere we go. But the plane itself is a very nice plane. It does have a built-in laser, so you can look at ground targets even though you don't even have it. One more thing about that is when you radar lock someone, for some reason it radar locks. It uses a laser to lock them too. I don't know why this is, but it does it. So yeah, that's a little bit weird. But yeah. But back now to the economy changes. So Wednesday morning, I woke up to see that 97% of all the economy changes were in effect. Sorry, I was pleasantly surprised to see this, since I had not known about this, thinking that the roadmap was going to take ages to release all the stuff. Didn't quite understand it, I guess. But yeah, repair costs have been lowered. This F-14B's repair cost is actually lower, believe it or not, than the F-14A's, which I was pleasantly surprised by. I didn't know that, but that was fun. And research RP gains for so much. I believe the F5C's RP gain is actually more than any other premium. I believe that may or may not be true. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is. This right here, this AIM-7 does not know what it's doing. Clearly, it's lost. Like, actually. Oh, that's a nice kill on the F-14A. I just saw that. Oh, sorry, my fault. So the using the economy changes to grind the tech tree would probably be your best bet right now. There was nothing better than to grind it right now. It's got the economy changes, and before Gaijin changes any of the economy, because you know how Gaijin is, I would do it right now, just so that I can get the most out of it while it still lasts. The 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 new vehicles, I mostly play America, so I would not know anything about other tech tree vehicles in other countries. I have a couple marketplace vehicles here and there in other countries, but that's about it. The F, what's it called? The F what? The F, I don't know. I forgot. I'm sorry. The F-100, I think? Yes, the F-100 and the F-3H2 have increased repair costs. I don't know why, but this is outrageous. They went from 9K to 11K. Don't know. Now, the F-4C is what I'm mostly outraged in this update. You took a plane at 10.0 with no flares and no way to defend itself with cheesy radar missiles and 10G AIM-9s, and you increased its repair cost by 5,000 SL. It went from a 6K repair cost to an 11K repair cost. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It was so, it made me so mad. But the F-5E's repair cost has gone down, which I do like. The F-14B's stock repair cost, I believe, is around 7,000, which is actually pretty nice. And you get flare stock now. That came in the economy update, which I love about that. And you get EFS now. Stock EFS. Yep, you heard it right. You heard it right. Free parts and FPE. The ground realistic battles, I haven't seen any economy changes really there. It's like parts and FPE. But yeah, that's mostly it for the American tree. Besides the BF2C-1, which don't really know about that one. It's just a reserve vehicle. I don't know why anyone would want a reserve vehicle, but okay. And then yes, my friend told me about this one. F-14B. That got its repair cost increased to 9,000 SO. That is absolutely astonishing for a tier 4. The tier 5's repair cost, I think, went down by like 500. I don't know. I have to look at all of it. The M1 KVT is the new American Premium. I don't have it. Don't really plan on getting it, since I already have the M1A1A and the CCBL. The M4T20, I think is what it is. It's like a M4 Sherman with like a Jackson's turret slapped on top of it. Don't have it. I really didn't see a use for it. At 6.0, you get M62 shot. It's just an M4A3E2 with really crappy. It's like an M4A3E2 with an M18's shells. Yeah, but that's about it for the American tech tree. Now I know for some others we got like the BTR 80, I think. I don't know what that is. I've faced it in a couple of ground RB matches. It's really easy to pen. They do need a BRD compression though. At 6.3, I'm able to see BMP1s that have ATGMs at 6.3, which is a World War II BR. I don't think that's very acceptable, but okay. Now, sometimes with these games, like what I have right here, you try to play strategically by flanking, and just you get absolutely destroyed, which is just maybe my fault, because I kind of rushed into battle, as you'll see here in a second. But besides that, it's really a great play in the F-14B, and the economy changes are really just extremely... I like the economy changes, except for the F-4C's repair cost, because I kind of enjoyed having a low repair cost in the F-4C, which is the only reason I really played it. But yeah, I pulled through these mountains to go check out someone marked something on the map. My friend was in the game with me, I believe, and he told me that he got a radar lock on something over here, so I went to go check it out. And as you can see, there's smoke in the air, so I know there's someone over there. And something is radar locking me right here, RWR lock. I don't exactly know what it is, so I tried radar locking back. I didn't get anything, so I keep going, try to go past these mountains, and the MiG-29 was hit by an AIM-7M from the F-16A. I got a radar lock there. He's way too close to me for anything. I try to shoot an AIM-9L at him, and it hits the mountain. Fortunately. And now there's a MiG-29 coming up on my tail, and I can't go towards him because they're shooting R-27R at me. So I pull over the mountain, and I see so many people. So I shoot God, and I get absolutely slapped by an F-7F. Well, that's the video, guys. See you in the next one if there's any new changes. But yep, that's the F-16 Sorry, F-14B and economy changes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.